Cheers. Yeah.
Excellent. And we will begin tonight with The Fool, Part 2. Gazel Gizelfleck left his home on a cold and blustery day. At around 300 years of age, he felt that it was time to go out and see the world. Not to mention that stopping the apocalypse was his king's dying wish of him. So, armed with nothing more than a single book and quill, well, that and 3 centuries worth of druidic magic, the Spriggan departed his homeland. For 2 years, the fool wandered the vast world of mortals. Villages and towns, forests and mountains, deep caves and muddy swamps, all the while scribbling nonsense into his little book. Future generations will call this tome the Book of Worms. It was on a bright spring morning that Gazel Gizelfleck set his eyes on the kingdom of Alhaster. It was then that the ominous fabler had his first divine vision. A vision of darkness and writhing doom. It was a vision of justice and of hope. It was a vision of all things under creation coming to an end soon. For 3 days and for 3 nights, the Spriggan wept. On the 4th, he gathered his things and set his plan into motion. Last time, on the Age of Worms, band of heroes known as Heartstrings from Diamond Lake have... oh boy, all sorts of things have happened. We find ourselves in the giant city of Kongen Thulnir, the City of Kings, an ancient kingdom built inside of the Great Rift Canyon, the World Scar itself. Now, of course, as you guys have arrived here, you've seen that... the location of Dracothus Phylactery has been revealed due to you, and this entire ancient city is besieged by dragons. Fighting them off, of course, seem to be an order of giants. Those who have been kind of here for a very, very long time, sent to protect this kingdom from just such an incursion. Using your diminutive size and guile, the party has made their way in Kongen Thulnir to the Undercity, a lower portion where the Kargic Dwergun, yes, the Undersiders, the lower city folks, they inhabit. This entire area reeks of death and corpses. Of course, by crossing a bridge, you were able to trick an elder blue dragon by the name of Veramox. You were able to trick Veramox and get to the other side of this bridge. And you made your way into a pit of carrion crawlers. It was a small dungeon that had what appeared to be several Duragar Dark Dwarf slaves. There was an injured hill giant. Looks like he was badly burned with all sorts of different dragon fire attacks. He thought that you guys were enemies of some sort. He threw you into a large bird cage that was kind of suspended in the air, hundreds of feet above this writhing pit of green worms. Carrion crawlers, of course. Fortunately, to descend was not your fate, as you actually went up. A hatch on top of the bird cage loosened itself, and you guys came into contact with none other than Ira Greenrock. That is correct, Koji Kosi Greenrock's cousin, who at this point has been working with the Kargic Dwergun. And it seems like her job has been to get these carrion crawlers, get their heads, and use an alchemical process to turn them into basically cannons that are incredibly powerful paralytic poison that you've seen dragons literally take one breath of this and plummet, unable to move, falling miles and miles into the caverns below. You have heard tell from Ira Greenrock that Mr. Sharlgar, leader of this rebellion, the Kargic Dwergun, he stole a key. He stole a key, and this key was very important, apparently. But he threw it. He threw it deep into the pit, hundreds of feet below. And that is where we will begin tonight's game. It's dry, but inside of this small, fetid chamber, it is very humid. There's a noxious smell of death and ammonia, and even Koji seems a bit lightheaded at this. Ira speaks up. So there you have it. Shalgar, he threw the key into the pit. I have been told that down there is the mother worm. A monstrous kaiju of a creature, the one who creates all other carrion crawlers. I beg of you, this is a one-shot creature. This is a one-time dealie. Do your best not to kill it. I understand if you need to get this key for some sort of divine purpose, but please, it's a fairly innocent being. I'll help you in any way I can, but I'm gonna be sitting pretty here because of dragons and the like.
You just don't want us to kill it.
True, I don't want you to kill it. It's a bit of conscience I still have.
But you're creating weapons.
I'm creating weapons. For a pretty good reason, I'd suggest. They seem to be quite effective against dragons. To stop such a production would be, shitty. It would suck. Plus, carrion crawlers are a natural part of our environment, to destroy them all. Who knows what type of endemic wrath that could bring. But I'm not going to stop you. I'll help you in any way I can, but believe you me, I'm not going to risk my neck for you lot.
Okay, well. I mean...
Do you want to go down there? I mean,
So the issue is we have to locate this. If we go down there, we have to locate the thing.
So let us strategize. I don't know. Maybe we
So I don't...
retire and sit on the corner and talk about this for a second.
Sure thing.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're gonna have eyes. So I don't know if they can see.
They do. They have these. If you check the Discord, there's an image of a normal-sized carrion crawler.
They're not very pretty.
And they got these, Shrek tentacles that work like eyes.
Ew.
Yeah.
Human skull for size. These are the normal-sized one, of course, that the mother worm is going to be immense.
Well... The issue is locating the
Momental.
key out of the hundreds of them, right?
I mean, kind of.
Do we have any, locate these?
I'm looking.
Koji raises his hand.
I don't know.
Oh, actually, I've taken locate object. It's one of my spells. I can do that for y'all, but I'm probably gonna be catching up with my cousin here.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll be able to locate it at
Is
least.
that a Okay, and then yeah. So
when we go down there, I mean,
what do you wanna?
if we
I
can
have-
locate it, I mean, it's
No, that
simple.
won't
It's
pass
I can just teleport down there invisibly and try to just grab it and then leave.
It takes about 10 minutes for Koji to concentrate on this spell, this ritual magic.
Take me with you anyway.
And Koji's eyes kind of open wide, and there's, a pale glint through his eyes. And he blinks several times, and it's back to these muddy, dilated pupils that he always has. Alright, you're not gonna like the answer.
What? No.
Aura, you told me that was a mother worm. That is not a mother worm, that is a leviathan. and the key is located in one of the Leviathan's several stomachs.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Ira kind of raises her hand. Leviathan, kaiju, it's really the same thing. It's not the divine being. And then they get into an argument about what is divine and what is,
Well, of course they would get into a monster argument.
Okay.
Okay, well, like...
You know...
I can't really tell.
We could go exploring. We could continue exploring today. You and I could go and try to talk to the dragon people, the dragon giants, the dragon assassins.
the Tiamikal Nulshada. Learn your giant.
That one.
The slayers of
Right.
Tiamat's children.
Right. I wish I can say. I was gonna say dragon assassins and like try to work it into something, but like, that's not gonna sound as cool. You don't want to do that? You want to fight the worm?
What
I
if?
really want to fight the worm.
What if we make it eat Demiurge, and he goes and gets it?
What if he dies before he gets to the stomach?
Well, I'll know.
You'll know. I
Then
wonder
we'll
if
just
he
have to.
could-
You know what? What about I can cast dominate like monster on it and like
There,
hold it. I
okay.
can also have hold monster.
Say I have hold monster as well.
So we
But
both
there's a
have
bunch
it.
of
We could
them,
like
too.
if it gets out of
But
it.
there's a
at
bunch
any
of them.
We would only do it on the
Like,
big
there's a
one, so
crap
that we
ton.
could get and like cut its stomach open or something.
I wish we could like attract that one closer to us, and then we can like, boom, grab it out. I don't know if we can solve this one without Koji. He's so much smarter. Well, why don't we just go? Really don't want to fight a bunch of other realmly fucking worms right now. Do you? I don't think I have the things. See what other spells I can pull out. Nothing.
I think we're just gonna have to go in and just like
And try?
call it over. Taunt it.
Didn't she say she's already fed them a bunch? How could we? I ask. How could we attract it to come to us, like out of the horde? Does it?
I'll be honest with you, I've never went down there. Too many worms, definitely haven't been here long enough. It seems like to me that my job has been to drop corpses from the birdcage. They fall down, right? Now a few of the worms, they crawl up and go about, and those are the ones who I get their heads. Lob them off real quick, nice, clean, efficient. I don't go down there. That's a bit scary for me.
Is there any light down there?
Not really. Imagine that there's some like phosphorescent fungus that provides like dim light. You know?
What if we cause a distraction for like most of the worms? Like, how about we lower the cage and like put something in the cage so they're all attracted? Because they see, you know, like they've got to have learned to like go after the cage because they know food is there.
Yeah.
So why don't we go down?
So then it would. This is yep. This is a good.
Cage.
No, we could just like stay because we could fly above the cage and we could like, you know, and then we could maybe find her from up there.
Yeah, let's do that because
That's a good idea.
we can
And then,
stay
I mean,
like,
honestly,
away from the cage, but they'll all be attracted to the cage, and that'll distract them for a little bit until we find that like.
There should be one point of address here. The cage itself doesn't lower. Imagine that the bottom of it has a hinge, a huge hinge. So it's like a trap door that opens. Giant corpses fall the
Gotcha.
hundreds of feet down.
Okay, then another plan would be to like throw some like rocks and stuff inside of a sack and like throw it down there, so they're all like, oh, food, and they all go to that while we go the opposite way.
And yeah, and just try to see them from above. Try to find a really, really big one. Great.
And yeah, let's see.
Shit, that sounds like good enough. That sounds like a good try.
We know where.
Yeah.
We would have to know where the big monster is if we have the locate spell that will tell us where it is. Anyway, so we should be able to find the like monster easily. The Leviathan, whatever.
Very
do
cool.
it.
So, what is our course of actions? We can say, Akama, that while you guys were talking, Koji performed a ritual, so I think that you'd be able to as well. Demiurge will be back with you. I don't know if he died or not. Is he visible on your map?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Maybe?
I don't know if he died or not, but just want to make sure that he's back in the fight. So, Koji and Ira will be...
He didn't die.
No, he didn't die. I think he was just too big to fit.
Make him small again.
All right, my lady. How can I be of assistance?
I mean, you're just gonna come with us, I guess. But unless you wanna distract the worms while we go get the big worm.
It will be difficult, as I am not made of flesh in the same way that you are. I don't think that flesh-eating worms will be as drawn to me, but I can do my best.
Go get some flesh. Go
Very
find
well.
some rats. Or some kind of animal or something.
He disappears into a ball of foul-smelling black smoke that actually smells a bit better than the reeking, like, you know, alcohol and death that surrounds you. So having a bit of sulfur actually smells a bit better. But,
Kinda.
you know, like several hundred feet below, you can start to hear the tortured screaming of what may be some Duragar, some slaves, maybe some rats, you know.
Oh my god.
That was uncalled for.
That's what I was
Fine.
thinking. So, you know, Demir,
Eh,
he's got a same mind as me.
He's on. Yeah. Is there? I wonder if there's anything we could like put on us, because like you can be invisible and I can be. I have one potion of invisibility, but I don't really know how long that lasts. Don't imagine it's long.
1
Could we,
hour.
like,
It will last
not
1
smell like
hour
human?
or until you make like an
Like
action,
slather.
until you attack
Yeah, we
or
can't make
cast a
it an
spell.
action yet. So, I don't know. I'm like
Ouch.
debating. I mean, I can do actions with mine because I have
Greater,
invisibility,
yeah.
But
Mhm.
I think
Gotcha.
you should
Okay, that's
save
good to know.
yours
Know
for
that.
now,
Okay.
and like, cause it'll
mean-
see. Hopefully, it'll be like if it sees you, you're more tanky than I am. I would prefer it to like see you
Yeah.
while I can maybe get.
I
to
say
it.
I can still run away from it. Yeah, I can back up and like try to
distract it somehow too.
battle it. Yeah, and until you can get.
Try
a
and
hold
like distract it, but, like
or until I can get a
poke
hold
its
on it.
eyes out or something.
Oh yeah, it's gone stalks. Those are getting chopped off if I can get up there. I don't know if I can.
Fly.
Koji's the true fucking tank. Like I'm
Okay, and then at
some
the
weird
end of it,
healer
like
tank
if we
baby.
need to,
But let's do it.
if we need to escape,
Mm.
I guess you can in order to escape, you can use your invisibility potion, or I can
And-
just like dimension door us out or something.
We'll do that. We'll see.
Well,
I
I'll
hope,
teleport
I'm
us
hoping
out.
that we can actually like, yeah, like I'm hoping we can just kind of fly back up and not be too.
Not be too
Accosted,
proud. We'll
but-
see. We will see, won't we?
All right.
That being said,
So,
before you two head out,
have-
Ira Greenrock is going to toss you two. Imagine beer bottles with like a stoppered cork at the top. Ira informs you it's also like very dark green, right? There's nothing inside of it. It's very empty. Just in case you do happen to go into combat with it, I've heard tell that the mother worm, of course, all carrion crawlers have incredibly powerful paralytic poison, right? I've heard the mother worms is top notch. It might behoove you to try and garner some of it.
Oh god.
Not saying you have to, but you know, you'd be remiss to say, "Oh wow, this thing sure does make everything paralyzed around it." Maybe it'd be nice to collect some of that. You know.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. If we can. Alright. So at least you take it. I'm gonna try and get the key.
I'll take them. Put them in my.
Cool. They're just
Bag,
two
I guess.
stoppered bottles, kind of the same type of thing that people would use for collecting rattlesnake venom. How like the top of it has this
The little.
membrane. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Oh gosh. Oh. We're gonna die. That's gonna be great. Let's fucking go. Is there anything else you want to set up? Do you need to
I
do
can't remember if
other
I like
spells?
if I can use more than one arcanum spell. I forgot.
I don't think so. I think you get one Mystic Arcanum a day, or short rest.
Oh well,
Uh,
I can actually
think-
cast one
wait a
without
minute,
a
that might
spell
be
slot
something.
due to something. Yeah, I can cast one without a spell slot, using a spell slot. Oh well, alright.
Oh, here's one. Here's one I can do for you. So I don't have very many of these, but I can do this for you. If you're gonna be dipping around extra crazy while I'm distracting it. So I'm gonna cast Freedom of Movement.
Very
on
good.
you. It's an hour long for the duration of the target's movement, is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Oh,
That's excellent.
that's good.
Take that.
That's some
I hope
solid
that
thinking. Rose, I'll give you...
assists you,
I'm feeling very generous
my
today.
dear.
I'll give you a point of inspiration for good thinking there.
Yay! It's so hard to use the spells. I forget them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered.
You didn't remember, you thought. That's more important. Imagination is more important than knowledge. That's Albert fucking Einstein. So, rock and roll. That seems like the party in tow. Demiurge is a good 75 feet below you. He is trapped. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead Duragar and plenty of rats at the bottom of this cage. The party, you find yourselves, like I said, a good 75 feet. Kind of overlooking the cage at this moment.
Alright, I'll make my way out. I'm just flying because I can.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm going invis. But I'll follow. Stay by,
Climb.
like, Celise as close as I can. But are you flying?
I'm gonna climb like up, back on top of the cage, like through for the hatch thing, so I can like watch it fall
Mm-hmm.
and try to
But you two are both flying,
fly
correct?
down. Basically,
You two are
I'm
both
going
flying?
to be flying now. Right now, I'm just standing on the lid of this thing.
Ira holds this huge
next to
lever in her hands on the side of the wall. She says, "All right, in 3, 2, God bless ya, 1, shoom." And
Hey,
there's a
as soon as
sound.
it drops,
Yes.
I'm just gonna like bolt to like look for this fucking thing.
Sorry, I'm gonna move your guys down here. So,
Oh.
the floor drops. Demiurge also flying at this moment. There are several corpses that immediately descend into darkness. And you guys start flying down, right? Now, it is about 150 feet down, but I'm not going to really track time so big during this. I think this will all get accomplished within an hour, so don't worry about that.
I like to fall fly, where like I basically fall 2/3 of the way and then catch myself, and like.
Mm-hmm. You descend, you descend, you descend, and then you reach near the bottom, and you catch yourselves. This massive cavern of sloping floors and several colossal stalagmites is lit by swaths of phosphorescent fungus clinging to the walls and ceiling. There's mats of rancid, decaying fungus that bubble and seethe in a thick carpet on the cavern floor, filling the air with a hazy green taint of spores and stink.
Oh,
Here and there, huge mounds of fungus rise like hills, and scattered throughout the bones and skulls of long dead giants. Although, at first look, this chamber may seem empty. You can see hundreds and hundreds of carrion crawlers just kind of scouring blindly this endless cave. As the bodies hit, you can see a large amount of carrion crawlers have already descended upon the handful of rat corpses and Duragar bodies. Others are still feasting on the remains of recently dead giants. It doesn't look like these guys get sick from eating old meat. And I'm going to go
Alright,
ahead
well,
and...
Demir can turn them into imp form for now and like just stay by me, like on my back.
Very
And I'm
good.
gonna be absolutely stealthy as much as I can, because I have really good stealth. So I'm hoping that will assist me
Okay.
find this thing.
And yeah, I'll be as stealthy as possible. I can make a check on that too.
Go ahead and you guys just give me a stealth check right now, and I'll see what's up. Okay?
Are you near me, Akuma?
You guys are close.
Are you gonna be like
Yeah.
near me most time? Okay, so then remember to do the plus 5
Oh.
for
I'll
or
check.
no, this is a check. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a saving throw.
I don't remember if it works for.
It doesn't.
I say it's not for checks. It's for saves.
Mhm.
Jokes. Jokes.
All good. All good.
Oh, that's not good.
You got a 25. There's an 11. You do
I have-
have a point of
It's a
inspiration if you want to try
dexterity,
again.
that's not good.
Yep.
Let's do that. I have a
Okay.
feeling. I just
Calling upon divine
An
forces.
18's a little better.
Hey, an 18 is better. You guys are benefited definitely by these creatures not being the type of creatures who look up most of the time, you know? It seems like they're definitely focused on what is food and on the ground. You feel like you're moving pretty quietly, gliding through this dripping, wet, foul-smelling cavern.
I'm gonna make a perception check just to see what's above us as well, because
Uh-huh.
I want to make sure nothing's gonna like drop down on us either, because that's weird.
Really scary.
Yeah, I guess it's just basic. Well, I don't see anything.
You do see one thing. At the farthest end of the cave, you look up and you can see, fungus. You can see carrion crawlers all around the walls of this area. You can look up and see the faint light a few 100 feet above you. That is the bird cage that you descended from. It's also, bioluminescent, blue fungi everywhere. But far at the end of the cave, it hasn't started moving yet, but is the biggest worm you've ever seen. It is a leviathan.
Ew.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Except instead of, a creature of the sea, it is a creature of rot.
Sneaky.
Ew.
Gross.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna try and get halfway.
I've been trying to find a picture of the book art online, but I'm just going to take a picture and I'll send it to you guys of what this guy looks like. There we go. I'll just send you guys that online real quick so you can get a good idea of how big this guy is.
I'm just imagining you like look around, you don't really, and then you see it. You picture
That's
it, like,
its
invisible,
tongue.
so you like tug my arm and I'm like, oh, and then and then I see it. And I'm like,
Jesus! Yeah.
let's go.
Wait, where'd you send it?
Just the heartstrings.
My phone is updating.
Oh,
My phone is. Oh.
You'll see a picture later. It's not going to be too surprising. It's a very dim
Wow.
picture, but it's big.
okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and get halfway across.
All right, you certainly do. These guys aren't interested in anything that they can't eat. You're also moving
Alright.
quiet enough that it doesn't seem like the mother worm has awakened or noticed you yet.
Okay, if that's the case,
And let's keep going.
I'm gonna try, like, if it's sleeping or something, I'm gonna try and cast Dominate Monster on it.
Won't that wake it up?
Or, like, hold on, let me check.
Won't that wake it up? Let's get closer first.
Yeah, let me check, hold on. I gotta look
I feel like that would wake it up.
I'll look at my spell. Okay. So, it would be good because the creature isn't technically fighting us yet. I think.
How long can you hold that for?
It says if me or creatures that are friendly to me are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw, so like it would have
Okay.
that wouldn't be a thing.
Do you want to do that like right before? Because I mean, okay. Because if it fails and we're halfway across the cavern still, that's going to be bad, right? So
I can also like
why don't we just sneak the rest of the way and like get up next to its face and I'll be like ready to chop its eyeballs off. You can do it and cast Dominate Monster. Because that way, I'm ready. You got this.
um
What does it have to? Is it a wisdom throw or something for that one? I don't.
yeah.
Okay, so if it passes and we're halfway across the cavern, we're gonna get totally fucked up. Let's keep going.
Alright.
Let's just keep flying.
Let's
Let's just
keep
keep getting
flying
closer.
a little bit further.
Don't do it yet.
Do note,
Whatever,
each of these
stealth
squares,
check.
each square is going to be 10 feet. So that's why you guys are all a quarter of a square in size. But we're not going to really be calculating that too much unless I need to get into the nitty-gritty of it.
Why am I not?
60 feet.
I don't know why I'm way back there. I don't know why I'm way back there. I should be with you.
60
My
more
bad.
feet.
Okay. You can move, you can get very close to it. Definitely, like, if it were to wake up, it could, potentially, like, reach you. But as you get close to it, you can see its eye stalks. Both of them kind of begin to gyrate, twitch. lazily cast them up at you. Its jaws
Oh my.
start to slowly creak open.
No, I'm casting this dominate monster right now. Oh my god.
I'd say
Okay.
these are. You said these were 10. How big are these squares? I'm sorry.
Each square is 10
yeah,
feet.
I'm gonna try and zip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I can
try
say
and,
that
like,
you guys are
Surprise.
flying very close to each other at this moment.
sprint.
A wisdom saving throw, you say, April. Akama, sorry. Here's my wisdom save. That's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my legendary resistances, of which I have 3. If the Leviathan fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. So you cast magic, and you can see the effect begin to hold, and you can see the charm break. Like a pane of glass. Stares up at you, in a deep, low, guttural voice. It speaks in accented common.
Why have you come here?
Oh, it's intelligent.
I'm gonna like
We need
fly like
something
straight up.
in your stomach.
You come to the lair of the mother of worms, asking a favor of me. Ha!
Yeah. I'll give you food.
Slowly slithers out. You realize as it inches out slowly and slowly that there's no end to this creature. It could
I'm
potentially
backing
take up
man.
the entirety of this
Oh, I love
cavern
it.
and then some.
Trying to.
I have been alive since the days before this rift was formed, before the sundering of the elemental planes. And yet you come to me.
Yeah, because even though you have been
Golly.
here, if we don't get what we need down here from you, then the whole world
You'll
is
die
going
too.
to be gone, and you won't be here either.
You'll die too if we don't get this key.
Persuasion checks.
Key that we. Yeah, I got you.
This sounds like a talking battle.
Sounds like a fucking standoff. Persuasion.
22.
That's
All right,
fun.
I will go ahead and
Let's
give
see.
an
Have
insight.
a great one. Hey.
Very
Dang,
well.
That's pretty high.
And so, it has finally come to pass. Is that what you say?
It's really cool looking, Thor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Do you know the
No,
prophecy?
I know of no prophecy of man. I only know of the writhing doom and the whispers of what lie below the earth. If it has
Yeah,
come
so
to
that's-
pass, and you
Yeah.
have come to ask for my services,
Yeah.
It
That-
grins, each of its teeth seeming to be as large as a house. It grins with too many teeth.
how may
Ew.
I be of assistance?
You ate a key that we need, and that's all we have come for.
Dripping
We will leave
pale
you.
yellow ichor from its fangs.
From inside me, yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
Gah, as it opens its mouth and recedes back in. Its mouth becomes just a reticulated part of the cavern. You can see that its teeth seem to settle and shift and meld with the dirt around it. And it just looks like an extension.
Oh. Okay, I guess I go. I'll go.
I say, and we're going.
But what about you
Shit.
don't have any resistance to paralysis, right?
I mean, do you want me to just? Sit
You guys
here
cast
and-
you guys cast the immune. Oh yeah, Akuma has paralysis immunity,
I
but
cast
that
Celise
on-
doesn't. Yeah.
I say I cast that
So
on.
I'm gonna cast a hex on
Me?
Demir.
On
Yeah,
Demiurge. Okay.
he'll stay with Celise.
In imp form. Very good.
And then I will go in.
And you will go in. Oh man, I can imagine this being
I
like the scene of a
will
fucking like
stand
manga
guard.
where you
Like-
two are just like flying above an endless cavern and Akuma says, "Well," and the half-legless demon flies into the mouth of this gaping horrible worm. Akuma, a bit of its saliva does drip on you. You are immune to it. But I'll go ahead and let you know. Yeah, you're fine. I will let you know that if you weren't fine, the DC, the save for your Constitution check, would have been 41.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! Oh
We would
man.
have just died.
Yeah, that. Dead. Yeah, immediate death. Okay, go
toss
fast.
me the thing that she wanted. Toss me that vial. I guess I'll
Here's
pull
the
out.
vials.
There are two of them, and they're
Right.
about the
Well,
size
then
of
down
a,
the
of a like pint bottle of beer. But Akuma, you
As I'm
can.
walking.
Yeah, just quickly, like, getting... Because,
Or
believe you me,
flying over.
it is along the walls of this creature. It is the floor. You can see as you're flying through this cavern that there are carrion crawlers emerging from the mother worm as you speak. Just being formed from this bile in an incredibly rapid fashion. Some of them crawl their way out of the mother worm. Some crawl their way in. As you realize that this isn't just like a mortal being, you know, this is the caves itself. This is an aspect of the world. Celise, you have some time. About 30 minutes pass. And as the mother worm just stares at you with these
High
cold,
alert.
beady eyes, it speaks in your mind. Your friend is brave.
Yes. Very. I'm just acting like we're just sitting there, like I'm holding my
Awkward.
hammer, just like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk, and you don't need to talk because your mouth is open. So stop it.
Oh,
That's
of
so
course.
weird.
And so instead, its eyes, these like tendril-like eyes, just recede into the
Ew.
cave as well, leaving only like two black gems that are set into the cave wall.
Ew.
About 20 minutes go by of absolute silence mixed with the slurping sound of carrion crawlers, and Demir says, Miss Celise, it seems that they have, went through the dwarven provisions quite quickly. Do you think I should go get more slaves and throw them down here? And the beady eyes kind of stare at you and almost
Absolutely
grin.
not.
Very well.
Would that please you? Would that please you? What do you prefer to be called? Mother worm? Would that please you to have more food for your children?
The mother worm in your mind. Like the sound of stones moving and caves dripping, forming words in your head, replies,
If what you say is true,
My children will not go hungry for eons.
Stay right fucking here.
You stay right fucking there, and you are still as a statue for about 5 more minutes until Akama makes her way out, holding what some might call a key, I guess, but it is a longsword. In
Ha ha ha.
fantasy terms, imagine a keyblade. Ancient silver.
Yay!
The hilt is kind of in the shape of a heart. The blade extends with 3 forked prongs at the end.
Are we in Final Fantasy right now? We're just like so cool.
Look, I got the Kingdom Heart.
Sorry. You did. Oh, okay.
I got it.
Let's
I'm
we
out
should
of
go
here.
now. Thank you, Mother Worm.
Don't thank
Yeah,
me
thanks, Worm.
yet.
Why?
All means to an end.
What's your plan here? Wormy?
Can you just like cast a spell on us right now and get us out of here? Can you just cast a spell and we'll be back?
I
We'll
am
be
so
back
creeped
up
out.
at the
I
thing?
hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Like, would you do that? Could you can you like across the cave?
I
Can you get us closer
purposely
to the
just
door?
wait and start talking to the worm instead. 'Cause
Oh.
it's funny. Well, Wormy, what's the plan that you have here? You have a plan?
Brave
Oh,
child of hell.
You're feeling very brave.
My plans are as deep as I am.
Ew. Ew.
Please, legitimately
Wow,
gags.
okay.
Like,
That's great.
Reeks.
So, yeah, you didn't answer me, but okay. You're trying to live
Let's
down
go.
here. You have fun with that. I'm out. Peace.
I'm just gonna. Can we like fly backwards towards the door, like
Oh, you know.
just away from the?
Yeah, let's just start flying
You guys just
back.
dip. Akama,
Bag.
with this incredibly large key, like a final, like I said, like a keyblade. Although it could be used as a weapon. It's definitely not sharpened. It is magical. It radiates an aura of magic, but that is the type of magic that a magic key would be. Not necessarily. You're not getting weapon vibes from it. You're getting magic key vibes from it. Just big because it's for giants.
Okay.
You could use it as a weapon, but
Just
it's not
really
like
big.
yeah, it's not like the Megan Lord or something like that. It's not like a magic weapon, but you could use it.
It's a purpose. It's a tool, but more than like. A
You get
weapon
it.
is what
You get it.
sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Magic tool. Magic tool
Tool.
versus. That's cool though. That's cool. Okay. We still just. Like,
And
sneaking your
leaving
way back
Sneaking
across
the
back.
cavern of the Mother of Worms, you take one look back at those giant, beady,
Ew.
black opal
I don't
eyes
wanna.
and its
Don't
grinning
wanna.
face.
I will.
It's still fucking smiling. That's so weird. Celise, oh my god, it's smiling still. What the hell?
And,
Stop looking
yeah,
at it.
You
Like,
guys
I did
make
that
your
on
way
purpose.
back up to the birdcage, and I suppose from the birdcage back
Yep.
to Koji and Ira.
Yeah, and I'll hand Ira the vials.
And we smell really, really bad.
You
don't we?
smell awful.
Nasty.
You smell
Mhm.
like a throat. I smell like fear or just disgust. Great.
Cold sweats all
They're
around.
just what? Having a nice argument.
You got any baths here?
Oh yeah, bath. Yeah, in the fucking desert. No, I'm sorry. There's some water near the front gates. I'm certain that there's some potable water, but many of the giants are kind of defending that area as the only bit of drinkable water in the area. So
Oh,
yeah,
there's no lake. Nothing.
we're in
hold
a
on,
fucking
let me see what I
canyon.
can do.
Nay, no,
Yeah,
the lake
are
might have been
now,
here
yeah.
eons ago,
They
but
don't take baths here.
No, they don't take baths here.
not
Ew.
really.
Hold on. See what I can do.
You are all gross.
You're gross. Either way,
No.
looks like you got the fancy key there that good old Shalgar threw away.
True.
Yeah, we got it. Where is this supposed to go?
That's a
We
good
just need to
question.
keep up with it. And
Well, I guess it may or may not work at the tower.
I know that
Make our way up there.
Shalgar stole it, right?
I don't want
And from where, he ain't been one to say. I could assume. I could make assumptions. But it's not really my place, is it?
I should have threw a fart teeth poison into that worm's stomach.
that would.
That's all
Oh my
Akima's
God.
thinking about.
That
I
would have
could have
been
made it fart
hilarious.
teeth. I'm wondering when you're
Coulda
gonna
done
use that,
that.
man. I know that you're gonna dunk it
That's
on
gonna
me
be
at some
so
point.
strange.
No, you're gonna fight fucking Dragotha or Caius or something like that. You're gonna fight an in-boss and make him fart teeth.
And
I
then-
know it. That being
Gross.
said, you guys have
Shit.
acquired a key. I'm gonna pull back from the Carrion Pits to the greater map of Kongen Volnir. And I'll be right back, and we can make our
Could
next
make-
step in the plan.
Okay, it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to take 5, we can take 5 here. That
Okay.
seems like a very good point too.
Please.
All right, I'll see
Okay,
you
I'm
guys in
gonna,
5.
Make some tea.
Say it doesn't have to be a long one. Bye. Be back. Oh gosh, almost fell.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
That went so well. How do we not just get eaten by some worms? Did we just finesse instead of fight?
I'm really excited for the next type of game we run. And I am slowly incorporating some elements of that game into the end of this game because, frankly, this is my first time really running high-level 5th edition's D&D, and I'll be frank with you, the game isn't meant to support it. If I was running the game how it would be a dumb idiot slog of high-powered numbers and a lot of math breaks. And, you
You
know,
still doing that on Monday?
unfortunately, no. I had to stop because of my new job.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's
Gotcha.
fine. We
Okay.
might
Didn't mean to
swap
interrupt,
it
but
to another
gotcha.
day. But to be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed
For
it.
now.
I learned a lot. And well, to be honest, handling 2 tabletop game sessions is a lot of homework to do when you're working full time again. It was fine for me when I was working not at all.
Yep.
But yeah,
Uh-huh.
you have a job again, and you gotta
Hey,
be
you
real.
got you got to take, not like a very purposeful break, but
I gotta be
little one.
realistic about what I can do and what I can do
to
good.
do some stuff, right?
Yeah, because Ron Swanson, right? It's better
Which are
to
quite a few
whole-ass one thing instead of half-ass 2. So, that's kind of my game plan.
Mhm.
But either way,
You know, I bravely felt that I didn't like do anything excessive, but I see Rob Schwab
Mhm.
at Liquid Smoke all the time.
bet.
But I'm a little bit intimidated, just a tad bit intimidated by the man. So I like ballsed up. He was working on his computer on Wednesday for a little bit. He just came, I guess, to just work for a second, and I was like, I'm gonna go over and say hello
Yeah, dude.
and be like, what you working on? Because I like the things that you do. I just don't know how to approach you about that.
Mhm.
And it was really cool. He was nice. He remembered you and was like, that's so cool. You guys are, how far are you along? And it was
Yeah.
big love. I was like, oh man,
I mean,
this is happening.
he helped write the book.
What a cool thing.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
quite
what a
starstruck
cool
when I
thing.
found out that he helped write the book. So I got to ask him questions early on in the campaign, and I was like, "Ooh boy, this is really something. This is something else." So, I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
I'd
well,
like to.
and I knew who he was, but I didn't exactly.
Of course, I
you know?
haven't. We've said that we're gonna sit down and have a beer together sometime, but I'm still gosh darn antisocial. We'll see if that ever happens.
Hello?
Hello.
It happens. Hello.
Okay.
You'll have a day one day, and just like there's tons of days,
There are.
There
are tons of days.
They stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming.
Tons of days for what?
Living
Living?
All right.
Doing cool shit. and doing cool shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Rose.
Huh?
I already talked to Zor about it, but the Renaissance, there's that Renaissance fair coming.
May 8th. Yeah, I think we're gonna make
Oh
a
yeah,
day of it.
that's in May.
Yeah.
You want to go a weekend?
May 8th,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, we're all
my
gonna-
sister is graduating
Fine.
high school. Okay. May 8th. Well, so I'd say May is going to be a very hectic month for me.
Oh.
Got lots of shit. Not a lot of shit going on, but like
I kind of have the same. I have a lot of
scheduling
stuff.
time.
But I'm going on
scheduling
the
time
8th
to
because
go.
They have to you have to sign up for certain days, or you have to get
Mhm.
tickets for certain days because they're only letting a certain amount of people in. So.
Huh? I got.
So yeah.
What? I don't know why I went to my calculator. I'm trying to go to my calendar. May 8th. Okay, so May 8th,
we can all
I'm
just take,
going
like,
to
my
be
car or
working
something.
at 2 o'clock. Those are like $50 tickets.
25.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they were 50. I'm dead ass. They were 50 when I was
Damn.
a teenager, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure on that. Losing confidence in that now, but
All
I'm pretty
good.
sure it was $50.
It's all good.
Can I tell you next week? Can I
Yeah.
answer next week? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I haven't bought
But
my
that would be
tickets yet,
super
but
fun.
I'm gonna do it. Kelsey and I are both going, so we just
Word, okay.
get to buy our tickets.
Let's say I'll see if I can make the
Necessary arrangements.
ends meet and do it. But
Cool.
that could be fun.
I think it would be
Yes.
super fun. I miss you guys. Bringing us back in, okay? We have acquired the Keyblade. I can pull up an image of a Keyblade, but the important thing is that the hilt of it is in the shape, like where the hand guard would be, as well as in the shape of a heart. Let's see if I find an image of it here.
I bet I can find a cool one because I've looked for something.
There's a lot
like
of
this before.
Keyblades, you know? Oh, wow. Holy cow. Googling them all, and they're crazy. Fine.
Tons of them.
Yeah, right. This one looks plenty creepy, so
It's a really
we'll just...
dorky one.
They're all fucking dorky. But this one looks the most like Akuma, so...
Oh.
There you go. It's on,
Wicked.
on the Discord there. Do imagine it is
Ooh.
something of that nature. As you guys have made your way back up to the top of the Carrion Pit with Ira and Koji, you can see that Ira is moving some of these like 120-pound cannonballs into specific chutes that are traveling through, you know, it has to be some sort of stonework tubes because many ballistiers and cannoneers need these to defend their city. Speaking of which, as you guys look out along this great stone bridge that you crossed to get here, you snuck past a blue dragon before, but now that you've taken some time, I regret to inform you that there is not one, but two
Uh-oh.
ancient dragons resting on this bridge.
Lovely.
Uh-oh.
Amazing.
You're not
Amazing.
there yet, you know. You are certainly a good distance away because they are staying out of the range of cannon fire. But there is the ancient blue that you snuck past before. And then there's the ancient green that Koji fought. What has to be yesterday.
That's a pretty fucking dragon.
And it's like full health now.
You guys had time to rest, so did they. But that's across the bridge.
But like, where are we at right now? Like, we can just see the bridge, or
Yeah, you guys are at
We're
the top floor of the Carrion
like
Pit.
in the inner,
Yeah.
like this.
So you guys would be up here with Koji and Ira. And do imagine that there's, you know, plenty of windows or portacoli to look out through.
okay. So can we see anything else like around the anything else besides the bridge? Like,
I mean, probably little glinties of the trippy,
The guy
What is
lines,
that?
yeah.
Sorry,
what
Getting
is
the word
the
for it.
what's the cannons? What's going on with the cannons?
Well, in particular, where you guys are in Kongen Thulnir, in the Undercity, the cannon itself on this stone island that you find yourselves in, let's move you right here, it's been completely destroyed and demolished. Oh,
So they're
wait,
not shooting any more cannons?
it's this one actually. That's where you guys are. Not here, no. They're not shooting any more cannons here. Most of the dragon attack is focused on the inner city at this point. And most of the dragons have left that particular citadel far to the south, because that is like where the giants are making their greatest defense. Definitely, like, at this point in the assault, the
So are the
dragons are
cannons
picking
still
off
working?
Very few of them at this point. Yeah, very few of them. It's been, almost 2 days, maybe 3 even, that this siege has been under.
Where are the ones that are working?
The ones that are
Where are they
working.
aiming?
I'll go ahead and mark those with like big green squares for you really quick.
Why don't we just get Ira to give us one of those bottles and we'll fucking splash them with that paralyzing stuff from the mother worm and then go. Why don't we just do that? I was trying to think of some cool way to like, but we already tried the whole dimension door thing last time. Like we already tried to figure that one out, so fuck it.
I was thinking we shoot ourselves through the cannon.
There you
That
go.
would be
So
awesome.
at the moment, there seem to be 4 working cannons as well as the citadel itself, which is nothing but cannons.
Like, if we get to a cannon, let's like shoot ourselves through a cannon.
Are we noticing any of those bags? The things? The heads. Wait, is it the heads?
Yeah, they're heads.
Yeah. So, are those getting snagged on anything? Like, I watch some of the cannon people.
Oh,
Are they,
yeah.
like-
I mean, certainly some of them will, like, spray against the guy lines and explode into this cloud of green dust. But it does seem to be the green dust, almost like a fungus or something like that, that gets in their lungs or on their body that makes them paralyzed. So them, like, catching against the guy lines isn't necessarily a bad thing because it disperses this cloud. That being said...
It is if you're trying to shoot a human through it, though. That's an issue.
that might be a little tricky. Yeah, but that being
Why
said,
not?
the giants here are all very, very accomplished marksmen. You don't see very many of these cannon rounds miss. And if they do, it is due to the adept maneuvers of the dragons, not the inefficiency of the giants.
Because if we
Is
go
there
through a
There's a
cannon-
cannon on our side? Like, there's a cannon with us? that
There is... The closest cannon to
It's
you
not-
is across the bridge and up the ladder.
Lame. Well, I guess then we have to go with the Ira. Give me that paralyzing one.
The
You
one
can
that
have
you
one, I
gave.
get the other.
Yeah. She hands you back the green bottle of mother
We'll take
worm
some of
venom.
it.
I mean, it's in one bottle. It would be very dangerous to try and manipulate because of the fact that you are no longer immune to being paralyzed, and you are aware of just how powerful this paralysis poison is. Once again, just for
True,
the terms
but
of...
I also can choose a resistance per day. So I
A resistance is a type of element, not a condition.
Resistance,
So you
not
can't be
immunity.
resistant to paralysis. Nor is this
Paralysis.
necessarily a poison, because these are outsider, extraplanar entities. So it's not a poison so much as a demi-biological facet of themselves. That's why it works on dragons.
Well, let's take it anyway. We gotta
Yeah.
get across this bridge.
It's gonna, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's better to have a paralysis poison with damn near 100% effectiveness than not. Once again, the DC for this is a constitution of 41.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's take that. And Ira, you staying here?
Yeah, I have a job to do.
All right. So, like, do you have any other tips for us, or?
anything?
Tips,
Since you're
tips.
kidnapping our third for a little while.
Or like
I like
anything about
could use
anything you
help.
know about the like hiding places within the
It's a large
city.
city itself. I think that the big problem, of course, is the fact that there's 2 elder dragons waiting on the bridge for you to make your way across. That seems to like a bit of a problem there. Elder dragons have true sight. They have heart sight. You can't fool them with invisibility. Elder dragons are resistant or immune to most magic. And once their
Well,
hearts
they
are...
can't do anything if I. They
This
can't
isn't
do
magic.
anything if I just, pop them with the.
Aye,
Boop.
that's...
Pop
You're
'em with the
not
thing.
incorrect. You're not incorrect there. It might be an effective way for you to try and sprint across the bridge again, but look, it's going to compile. First there was one, now there's two. If you keep trying to dodge them, then eventually you're going to have to fight 4 elder dragons at once. Unless that's your grand
Why?
plan.
Because they're gonna get mad at us because we keep sneaking and they keep losing because they're sore losers and they're dragons.
You're not
Okay.
losing.
So we
You're
could.
doing your work for them. They need to find Dragothis phylactery the same as you. These are ancient, hyper-intelligent creatures. Everything they're doing is mathematically planned. They're
Yeah.
waiting for you to
Well,
find the phylactery.
It's pretty easy to defeat one with the stuff we got,
They're just as
pop 'em in the
easily
face with it
swayed.
and then kill them.
They're just as easily swayed by emotion, even if they are ancient. Like they're just as petty as anybody else.
Aye,
so-
you're not wrong.
They're just getting their feelings hurt.
You're
Sorry,
not
Ira.
wrong.
They're getting their feelings they're hurt, and so they're
Well,
gonna
we
just get
got
mad.
this,
and we're
Ira.
gonna have
Don't
to
worry
show 'em.
about it. We'll figure it out, alright?
Aye, if anyone does,
Don't worry about
We
the
can do
dragon.
this.
you.
Maybe
Good
No
luck, hard
worries about
things.
dragons.
Honestly.
feeling bolstered by that win.
Wait, we're making our way. We gotta make our way to this tower, though, right? That's the plan.
We gotta get down to this spot. I thought.
Yeah, down there,
To
that
the-
big green square, that is
uh,
known as the
Oh.
Citadel of Weeping
What the dragon
Dragons.
peoples say it again.
Alright. Okay. alright.
What's their giant name? Say it again.
The
I'll
Tia
try.
Mikal Nul Shada, the hunters of Tiamat's children.
Tia
Ah.
Mikal Nul Shada.
I gotta
Mhm.
go by them.
Because I know, but we
Well, you guys
need
gotta
them.
keep me a secret from them then, because,
Don't
Tiamat's
you
my
know I'll kill
babe.
anybody that tries to touch you?
Tiamat's my
You're gonna be
babe.
invisible like the entire time. Like you're gonna be very. I might even let you come in the building with me. We'll see. We'll see.
Might.
I can tell you
Alright,
a
alright,
bit
alright.
of like the
Plan.
political
Let's go.
struggles that are going on, but I don't know much. I mean, I know what's transpired here. It's not much, right? That Shargar stole that key. He stole it from a particular giant by the name of Vercingetorix Tor, who apparently has spent centuries trying to open this door. He had a key, the key wouldn't open. Shargar stole the key and threw it down that pit, and that's kind of what started the whole political upheaval. Now,
Alright, so let's keep the key hidden.
even if you didn't, they had the
I
key
mean,
for
you can straight up just be
centuries,
invisible the whole
even
time if you want
thousands
to,
of
I won't
years
be-
they had it. So the door wouldn't open with the key inserted. I'm certain. Have I seen this door?
But you
No.
see, but we're special, aren't we?
I-
On the door, aren't we on the door?
You are.
So
You
Wait,
are,
well,
in fact.
maybe there's something else we need too that we don't know yet.
I don't believe it till I see it. But yeah, I just feel like they've got to be who we go and talk to next. Everybody else is busy fighting
Alright. Yeah,
with
let's go talk to
good
them.
reason.
But alright,
But they're
Ira,
Mhm.
this is where I'll leave you, okay? Because we got shit to do.
I wish you the best of
So
luck.
I guess
Maybe.
have fun with your bobbies, so thingamabobs.
Explosives. Yeah,
Send
yeah,
Koji
fine. I'll
when,
send
when
Koji
you
once
guys
the
are done
work is
catching up.
done. I assure you.
Alright, so.
Y'all got this. I believe in you, etc., etc.
Etc. Etc.
Well, I feel like Koji would really want to fight one of these dragons.
I did fight one of these dragons. That green one out there, I single-handedly fought until it ran the fuck away.
Yeah, and then it didn't die, so now we have to deal with 2 of them, Koji.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Your
just
fault.
die like a normal mook. They're intelligent beings. They're gonna fly away. They're gonna live to fight another day. They're thousands of years old. They're not just gonna let some asshole kill them.
Oh, okay, we'll see about that, Koji. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so these. Take this. Wait, no, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know what we're gonna do? You know what the
What are
plan
we
is?
gonna do?
The plan is, I'm gonna just teleport in right on top of their face and smash them in the face with it.
Okay.
I'll
You
just
could give
throw
it
it
to
at
the
him.
Mirg, but don't throw all of it.
Me
You gotta
and
like.
Mirg. He'll go with me. He'll have some. I'll have some.
Okay.
Now
Be
you know
careful.
what we're gonna do.
And then I'll start smashing on one of them, maybe.
Now you cut their hearts out. That's what you do.
Okay. I don't know if I can get
Once
both at the
they're
same time. But I'll try.
Paralyzed. Cut their hearts out.
Do you want to wait and see if one of them leaves, or do you want to just go in for double?
Yeah, let's wait and see if one leaves. Do that first.
Patiently waiting, watching. How long do you want to wait?
Yeah, that's like
30 minutes?
yeah. Let's just wait.
Staring at these 2 dragons, you can see both of them perched along this ancient stone bridge, communicating to
Dragon
one
watching.
another. Probably speaking Draconic, but they're a bit too far away for you to really pick up what they're saying. Their eyes set firmly on this pit of carrion, writhing on death. And it seems like they're waiting for you to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me look at something.
The last time you fought the Elder Green Dragon, it had true invisibility on. It seems to have foregone that spell, perhaps with something else. But it should be noted that, the Green Dragon definitely was a mage as well. Definitely had spells at its use. Perhaps magic items, perhaps not. The Blue Dragon, you guys got through with Guile and Cunning, so you're not sure about.
You got any plan other than that, Celise?
No. And that's kind of bothering me.
I'm looking at my items right now. I'm looking if I have anything.
So, okay.
Let's see if I have anything.
They're just so magic resistant.
Yeah, but I got poison. Let me see.
I wish talking about Kingdom Hearts just made me think about how in the first one, I don't know if you could do it in the rest of them, you can like summon some friends every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
And they'll do like cool attacks with you. If only we could call a friend and like womp their asses. This is gonna be hard.
Oh yeah, I'm
I don't
done
have any
doing
really good
doing easy
preps
fights,
for this
man. Ancient Blue Dragon is a level 23 monster. Ancient Green Dragon is a level 22. I'll give all of that information for free just to make you intimidated. Brazimal the Burning,
I am
the
intimidated.
ancient red dragon, who is the size of a city, flying overhead, not fighting anyone, kind of being the commander. That's about a challenge rating 25 monster, so damn near immortal beings.
We have a blue and a green. What does green mean again for dragons? I should know this.
Oh, they're like
Just
like the least worrisome.
A green dragon has the element of poison, noxious fumes, and
Thank
a
you
blue
for
dragon has the element of lightning.
So,
I gotta peek. Be right back.
alright. Okay.
So I've
Um,
got poison. I've got paralysis thing. My thing is.
So what if you paralyze the blue one, and then I could try and fight the green one because I can't be poisoned, and
I can't either. I've got. Okay, so.
I mean, we're gonna have to fight one of them. I'd rather fight the green one.
Yeah.
And it's
Same.
not, like it probably has some like extra resistant. I mean, it is just like it's not a poison, but it is kind of a poison.
I've got. I don't know if we have any. I have like 2 more spell slots, I think, because I used. No, I have 1. No, I have 3.
For your top spells.
Yeah, I still have 3 spells because I used Hex earlier.
What is that? Your like top ones? I mean, like, remember, I don't have that many spells, so.
No, I just have 3 in general left.
Really?
Yeah,
3 in general.
that's usually the case for me. I have 4 total to use each day.
Okay.
All right.
Just have hella cantrips.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that'll work, I think.
I don't know what else
Let's
to...
fight the green one.
Yeah. I want to fight... Yes. Yes.
Let me look at what else.
Do you
other
wanna-
things I have items.
So do you feel like you need to rest because of this? Or what?
No, I'll be okay.
Okay.
Say there hasn't been really any combat going on, so
Mhm.
Let's see. No, that won't work. Okay,
Well, I guess I could see. That's like one of my few 4.
I got a.
Should probably leave those.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right. Once we're ready, I'm gonna
I think we have to be ready.
literally
pretty
gonna just teleport on top of the blue guy's head and just smash it in the face with his vial.
okay.
Into the eyeball.
Just smash its face in with it.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, I'm gonna be trying to like super assisted sprint, which is gonna be like a 1, 2, 3 go situation, I think.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and like jump over the blue one and try to get to the green one.
Over, under,
No sneak attacks,
around,
obviously,
you know,
but I'm gonna try my best.
something of that nature.
Yes,
All right. Well,
around probably.
let's go
The
ahead
thing is,
and
I'm gonna be using the Hand of Vecna to teleport on this one,
mm-hmm.
Okay.
so that'll be a expend a charge on it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
That
put this
is
plan
you.
into motion. The Akama, you raise up your clawed, shriveled hand of Vecna, and the pinky finger like snaps closed.
Ugh.
And in a cloud
Ugh.
of foul
Me
smelling
and
black
Demir are
and
going
purple,
together too.
of course, you find yourselves right on top of Veramox the Blue. At which point,
Right on
you
his head.
shatter this mother worm poison on it. I'll go ahead and give you
Uh-oh,
a
I lost my
Constitution
character.
saving throw. It's under the dragon. I'll move that here in just a second.
Oh, found it.
Yep. Okay, here's my Constitution save. Wow. A 17 sure doesn't beat a 41.
40.
Oh, okay. And
So-
I should
And you're
move
running.
myself.
I
That's it, I'm,
am
like-
paralyzed for a solid 2d4 rounds.
That's a lot, actually.
5 rounds.
Really. That's a lot. We can work with
Okay,
this.
we
We're
gotta-
getting somewhere. Okay.
So that
Let's
is
go.
yeah, that is 30 seconds.
What?
5 rounds is 30 seconds. 1 round is 6 seconds.
Seconds.
Go ahead, fast.
Oh, man.
Fast. Okay. So, running, been sprinting this whole time.
Okay, well, I pop in.
Assumed that'd be close. Go boop his face.
Oh,
I'll
that's
catch
it.
up. I'm coming.
You catching up. Demirga is gonna, like, immediately start just flying towards the green one, too.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Running around us.
And, like, can he, like, ready himself while he waits for Solis?
Sure.
And, like, turn into the Bulgara?
Of course. Back to Bulgura form. From Imp. Okay, let's just go ahead and roll for initiative now. That way we'll clear up any problems, okay?
Okay.
We'll check this one more time. Make sure I'm not crazy.
Ew.
Ew.
Wow.
Ew. Wait, ew.
Because she got a nat 1 on the initiative roll. Okay.
Oh, that
Please,
is
I have
ew.
an idea.
Now, Akama, I'll say
That's
that,
an
like,
idea.
your turn, right? It kind of makes sense for the narrative that you smashed the paralysis potion on them. And that
Yeah.
was, like, kind of your turn 1. That's why you're going last in this fight. Is because, like, you know, we can say that, like, technically that was the first thing that you
Catch
did,
up.
right?
That was an action.
Yeah. So that
Right.
means that combat's going to go me, followed
Okay.
by Solis, followed by Akama, right? 5 rounds remain on Veramox's complete paralysis. Can't do anything,
God.
okay? Necrozite, on the other hand, the green, flaps its wings just once, and in Draconic says, "Oh, so we meet again."
Oh, no.
At which point, it's going to be using its wing attack for Solis and Demurge. So you guys can give me a dexterity saving throw.
Let me
Okay.
pull up my
Dexterity saving throw against being pushed by these harsh winds. What was that, Ruby?
information.
Of course.
Saving throw gets your +5. Don't forget.
Okay, 5.
Nice. See, an 18, and if you could get the yards for me there. Ooh, and a 23. Well, good news is that 23 was the number to beat. So, Solis, you are
Woo!
pushed 10
Yeah, I'll get
feet
squished.
and knocked prone.
Okay.
So, you are immediately pushed off the bridge and are falling. You'll also be taking this amount of just buffeting wind
catch
damage. 17 points of magical bludgeoning damage as I
Mm-hmm.
just
Elise,
beat my wings and ascend
I'm
into
gonna
the
yell at
air.
her really quick. I'm gonna yell at her really quick because I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Celise,
Mhm.
grab the blue one.
Grab the blue
Grab
one.
the blue one with your whip
Next up,
on your way down.
I
Oh,
am going
swoosh.
to use my
I can
next.
fly.
Of course, you could
No,
fly.
grab it. It's paralyzed. It can't fly.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
This
it
is
off
part of
the
my
bridge.
1-2 punch.
For-
After I knock you
We'll
prone
see.
and off the
Yeah.
bridge, I immediately am going to use my poison breath. So, Demiurge is immune to poison, correct?
Let me
Mm-hmm.
look.
Fingers, me.
Or is he resistant? Either way, Constitution saving throw from Celise.
Yeah, he's immune.
Okay.
Need a
Celise,
con
you
from
are.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you immune to poison?
I can't be poisoned.
You cannot be poisoned, but
I
you can
am.
take poison damage. Cool. Very good.
I can indeed.
So, yeah, go
So,
ahead and give me a Constitution
wanna
saving
call
throw,
a
if you don't
con?
mind.
Sorry.
Constitution.
I get to do this twice.
Good.
Aha! Not great, but something. I get some boo boos.
You will.
How much boo boo?
You'll be taking all of this damage.
Beat me up, Thor.
I will. 22d6. It's going to take a second
What?
to roll 22
Jesus Christ.
six-sided die.
For what?
Okay.
My breath attack. As I exhale this plume of green, noxious gas. 82
Jesus
points
Christ.
of poison damage on you, Celise.
Oh my god.
That's not good.
Oh no.
Let me just not. That's not
Oh
good.
no.
Okay.
We fucked ourselves.
Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Celise, you are
Okay,
up.
cool.
Covered in poison.
All right.
Bring that.
Uh,
Bring it.
so-
Whip it. Whip it.
I'd say I'm literally gonna just. I can fly. I'm just gonna fly
No, no.
back
I
at
want
its
it to
face.
get off the bridge so he can fall into
Oh!
the pit. He's
Okay,
paralyzed. He
so-
can't fly. So like, pull it down there.
Do, how strong do you think I am?
Very.
I'm,
the
actually,
strongest
I wish I
person
were
in the
that
team.
strong. I could probably.
You're strong.
What is your strength?
Oh, geez.
Celise? Your strength score, not your modifier.
It's a 20. It's 22.
22?
I'm
Damn.
pretty sure Koji beats me now. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
sure Koji beats me now.
That's very
But
good.
That was his plan the whole time. No, it's fine though. Instead, I'm gonna just. I'll try to figure out how to knock the dragon off. I don't think I can do it right now. I gotta not die. I'm gonna fly like directly at this dragon's face. I guess my
Or
best.
like whip it and pull it down with you, cause you have gravity on your side anyway.
She's flying. She was
You
just
really
kind of.
want me to
Fine.
knock this dragon off?
Okay.
It is
didn't know
Celise's
she was
turn.
smaller.
You know, she can make her own choices.
Yeah. Go for it.
If
We'll
you
see-
took
we'll see
82
what I
points
can
of
do.
damage on the first round of combat, what
Oh,
would you
God,
do?
I'd be fucked, man. Die.
Yeah.
Die immediately.
Exactly. Fear of my life. Fear of my whole life. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something. I have a feeling he's just gonna fucking negate it, which would suck. So as I'm like flying back up, like, yeah, like shocked me, knocked me over type thing.
Yep.
As I'm flying back towards his face, I'm gonna cast. Oh my gosh. Where is it? There. I'm gonna cast Flame Strike on it.
Okay.
Um,
I like to
10
imagine that it was like
10
this.
foot radius,
Yeah.
40 foot high. Sorry, go ahead.
I like to imagine that you were just like knocked off the bridge, floating in midair, call upon divine light on this dragon. Go ahead. 40-foot beam of light projects from the heavens above, straight down.
So I need a deck save.
Okie day. That is on Necrozite, right? We're talking about the green? Or on the blue?
On the green.
On the green. Very good. Very good. Here comes
You might be
my
much better than me, but we'll see.
dexterity saving throw. I better change that to not roll 22 dice again. That would take forever. Okay, there we go. 27. 27 on my dex save.
Son of a bitch. That's not. You know what? I still have 3 inspiration points.
Make me reroll.
I want to cast. I'm gonna yes. Do it again.
23.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, is that like wisdom or?
Dexterity.
Okay, so 15.
Green dragons are a bit smaller than blue dragons. They're very nimble. They use poison and magic and tactics. Not as intelligent as white dragons.
Yeah.
White dragons are definitely the smarty pants, but green are a distant second.
Okay. Well, that didn't work. So just burned that one, which is okay. And then for my, I mean, I'm still flying towards you, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
just like doesn't, it just doesn't work.
Unfortunately, no. Or you can say
I'm still
that
gonna-
like you cast
still
down
gonna
a beam from
fly
heaven
and-
and it just dodges out of the way.
That works. Well, yeah. Then I'm still gonna be flying like beeline towards its face. I'm gonna see if I can't smack it one.
Excellent. Go right ahead.
There it is.
All right, a
Mr.
22's gonna hit.
Icebreaker to your nose.
Icebreaker straight to
Sweet.
his face.
Because that might hurt a little bit, you know? If I
Mhm.
got smashed with a hammer, I'd be upset. Okay, so we got... This is... I'm doing that wrong. It's like I forgot what I was doing, my bad.
That's all right. That's all right. Akuma, you are on deck.
Boom, boom, and then one of these. Da da da. So
20
eight,
points all
9, 10,
day, and I
20
take all
points
of it.
damage.
I do not
Great,
resist ice at all, so I take all of that damage.
I doubt that like radiance actually does anything fun to dragons, but Still.
There's different types of
Extra points. Well,
dragons,
extra
but
points.
yeah, some of them don't take. This guy isn't affected by radiance. No. Either way, that is going to bring us to Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
Akuma, you just saw that brilliant display, that ludicrous display from Celise. Necrozite, the green, is nimble.
All right.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I am okay, so I'm gonna go to Demiurg here for a second. He's right there.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Entangle
Very good.
on the guy.
What type of save is Entangle?
It's Wisdom.
Very good, very good, very good.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me check actually, because I think I have the wrong thing up.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. To cast a spell, you succeed on a strength saving throw, or be restrained by the entangled
Strength.
plants.
Okay. I'll give you my strength save. 9.
Oh my god, you got lucky. Alright. Alright, that's how that works.
Demiurg slams the ground, and instead of green verdant vines, what grows up instead are wiry brown brambles and bushes that kind of wrap itself vine-like against the dragon's tail and hind legs, pulling it down to the stone bridge.
20-foot square.
Excellent. He is, I would say, like, his tail end there is part of the 20-foot square, so, like, you know, you got his back leg and tail entangled, and like his front legs and wings are still kind of working, but he's not going to be able to move. He's clearly not strong as far as
Alright.
strength goes.
So... Okay. So that's like one action, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think,
yeah.
Demir has.
Usually for a spell, we'll see. We'll see. What else is he trying to do?
I was just gonna have him jump up and like come down on his head with like a
Yeah.
fist
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
melee weapon attack.
Do a little
Oh,
Donkey Kong.
trying to punch.
Yeah.
Balgyra have this cool like leaping attack that they get to do, and so I assume that's what you're trying to do, Akuma, is the leaping attack.
Yeah, let me check the running leap.
Yep.
totally.
We can
I don't know.
assume that he
me see.
got enough distance because he hasn't went yet, which means that the previous turn was spent ramping up for this running leap. The entangle was part of him
Yeah.
running.
He was ready his action anyway.
Yeah,
On the
yeah.
last.
That's totally fine.
All right. So, let me roll the. It's to hit. To hit that. Does it hit it?
Whew.
26 is going
That's-
to hit Necrozite the Green. Absolutely.
All right. So that'll be piercing. Why is it piercing? That's weird. No. Okay, it's bludgeoning. All right. What would be that? It's 4. Damn! These rolls!
Rolling. Fuck yeah.
His
Nice.
whole fist!
Okay.
Bam!
Bam! A big monkey slambo jambo. He jumps into the air a good 40 feet and comes like when his feet leave the ground for the jump. That was when the brambles came. So he like presses
Yeah.
down. There's like a tremor in the earth, and then these roots erupt. At the same time,
Grabbing his leg.
grabbing its legs, pulling it down. The monkey is just in the air. Slam dunk cracks him in the skull.
Now, wondering if that can, like, push his head
Just
into
a
the
jam.
brambles as well, but.
He's prone. Like, he is definitely going to be slammed into the ground from that attack.
Alright.
Pretty cool.
And then.
I'll say that he's prone as well, which would give you advantage on your attack.
Advantage
Oh.
on my attack.
Yeah, because that would be Demurge's turn for sure. Casting a spell and doing an action like that, as well as moving, that's a lot.
Okay, so. Yeah, since I have an advantage, I'm just. It as well, but with the Eldritch Blast then. And I'll be. Let me see. To hit my Eldritch. So I think I have
So much weed.
3 of these.
So, okay.
Yeah.
15
Boop, boop,
misses, 29 hits. Oh, this is advantage.
Dude,
One crit, and 1 hit. All hit and 1.
hit.
Added bonus of your crit. You have to see like farthest away of Varamox the Blue. You paralyzed it. It was also subject to the acid breath of Necrozite. During the hubbub, you weren't totally certain, but definitely the blue dragon was hit by that 88 points of acid as well.
Haha. Okay, so then 3. Where's the other one? Yeah, 3. And then, D8. Where's my, Vecna thing?
Oh, you're just right,
Another one
aren't
of
you?
those?
You could use another charge of the hand. Now, Celise,
Oh,
you know,
no, I was watching I forgot.
Oh.
what-
Whoa.
I D8 of gold you hit.
Yeah,
It's something insane.
Nice.
let me write. Yeah, 2D. So, 1. What the hell?
Hmm?
3.
20,
Um,
35. That's... They're like a bunch of other shit too.
There's gonna be. I'm just gonna wait to add it up until it is all. Now, Celise, wow, math. You know, it should be important for you to know that, like, Celise doesn't really feel like. I should ask you. You feel about the hand of Vecna being
Hey.
in your party?
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
oh, yeah.
How about now? Any better? Any Hello?
Hello?
Yeah? I see I'm having a little bad connection, but it's looking like it's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll
Say I'm so sorry.
well, I would ask how you think Celise feels about the hand of being in your party. The fact that, like, you know, this is another artifact. You guys have collected a number of artifacts. You yourself have incredibly powerful. You know, how does it feel having
Stressful. Very stressful. I feel like she's running around with cold sweats a lot. But at this point, there's like a certain thrill, just kind of like edge and keeping her going. Like very
Jiminy
nervous,
Christmas
very worried
Akama
about-
May.
Very. Oh.
Yeah.
9
Damn.
points damage.
Yeah.
Is
Beauty.
oh,
Goodness.
oh wow.
Damn.
Can you describe how that
But
looks?
not.
Yeah, tell me how that looks. Standing on top of a the dra-
And I just floating
You're a
on
cute
top of
little
it,
creature.
and I start laughing, and I just start like blasting it in the face.
but they turned into a bolt. You know, it was like 3 of them that were around them.
Whoa.
Shoo shoo, and then right before the ball, blackish purple, poof, blast. Right.
His jaw is un.
There's a smoldering like of dust, there's energy that's just circuiting around the like solid static of arcane electricity as the dust settle. 4 remain until Veramox unthawed. Acrosite, which is there on the ground. I'll use my movement action to get up. I strength save. Go ahead and my move action. Entangle. I can Google that really quick. Never mind. Entangle. No, it's all good. I just want to make sure that I.
Thing.
It just says it.
Yeah, I have to make
it's
one. Okay,
changed by
so
the
that is my.
spell
That's
and-
got it. I got it. Here's my strength save. As I try and.
Get out.
It looks up at you. Tatters throughout the. Beat my wings a little. You're on the wrong side. And that will end my turn, as I can't do anything else after that slambo. I'm going to Celeste Knight.
Perfect. Chronic, draconic. I like. And again, I've like trying to be like, stop fucking talking to her, and try to like smash it like twice in the face.
All right.
Because you're not. No. No. Sorry, mean green.
Necrozite.
Oh!
Dang.
Woo, woo,
That-
woo.
2 hits, Celeste. One
Okay,
crit.
well, my turn.
I've been playing a lot of
No, I got
Monster
it.
Hunter, so this is playing like a Monster Hunter fight. You guys just slamming the shit out of a dragon.
Monster Hunter movie.
Green dragon, similar
Yeah.
to Rathian.
Cool.
That's it.
Okay.
Never played the game, so you know,
But I've
opinion
never
is.
played the game. People who play the game said it sucked.
No.
But, so.
Shit. Okay. And then that.
Oh, I'm
This.
gonna take this.
Be.
Look at what I'm doing.
Mhm. Don't add anything to that. Boop. Okay, that plus 26, so that's 56?
All day, 56.
56 points of damage all day.
And I'll say, I'll give you the added.
That's 50, 50.
I'll say that like as an added bonus with your critical hit, you slam it in its face, right? Its jaw. There's a solid crack of stone and
Did it.
ice. And it hangs.
Get it?
Its tongue falls out of its mouth. Jaws.
Yeah.
Acid
And, I'm gonna
starting to like just
Pretty much
drip
just let
out of it.
myself land back on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you was around fat, and I don't think I can do the health action. I don't know how to do that.
That is round action. Koji took a for that to be a bonus action.
I don't do that. I don't know if that's actually like a real thing that I could do.
Nope.
But
I'll also
Go
get
get
yeah.
him.
He's silenced, which sucks because he is a wizard, or a sorcerer technically. But he's not going to be able to cast spells until he's unfucked. That's going to bring us
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast again. This time below me and below blue dragon. I'm gonna the bridge, and so he falls. So he just falls into a pit. Or
Okay.
just falls.
You just want to use Eldritch Blast for that again?
So yeah, that'll be Eldritch Blast onto like the bridge.
Onto the bridge, not on Veramox the Blue. Okay. Give me just
Yeah,
1 second
breaking
here.
the bridge apart.
I'll say like
Damage.
I'll say that concept, and so I'm going to be adding it in that you were pretty pleased as punch with how the previous 3 Eldritch Blasts managed to congeal into one, like, dude.
Yeah.
Time you're like, well, let's try again with feeling, you know? Little longer. There we go. And just like that, you hold it up this time, and you're trying to learn to adapt it into this one solid bolt instead of 3 separate smaller ones. And you just shoot it straight down. There's a blast.
I'm throwing like body weight into it.
Slamming, you know, like your hands, 3 separate of energy until they swirl and coalesce into one, like larger than a basketball, like static ball of purple and green, and straight down with the god of mystery itself, Vecna. There's a crash of lightning and arcane. You are where you are, and Veramox the Blue will be for a 4 more rounds, so long of the ground. The cavern is miles deep, and it changes. So he's going to hit several sharp rocks upon the falling, but down and down into the earth itself, perhaps. We'll see. But I'm just going to take him into the GM layer for now because he's out of the fight. Necrozite the Green's eyes just narrow into darts as you see what you just did.
I'm gonna.
Fuck
Here.
He's hanging up here with me. We're just like pests. He's so mad at you.
Its eyes are slit, yeah, but remember, its jaw is completely broken, right? So its tongue is like lagging out of its mouth, and there's just drool, poisonous drool that's found in front. It fears for the first time in 1,000 years, at least. Elder Dragon, 1,000 years old. And look,
I saw I'm looking at Phantasmal Force, like he has like another.
yeah, that's
What exactly?
it's my
I don't
Phantasmal Force is a wild one. It's really illusion magic. It's you create something that the, for example, Necrozite would be afraid of, and it hurts them with psychic damage. Okay.
I haven't got to use it yet, so yeah, why not? So he has to certain amount of creature range. Must
I have a +5 on that. Seven.
dang! Oh my god.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. Wow, there's a long explanation.
The power of phantasmal that you are manifesting fear into a thing.
Okay. Alright. So I don't know what a
Who's gonna
dragon
run
was afraid of, but
It's afraid of you and dying. Tiamat
that's
and
the case.
Dragoth.
make it. Can I make it see like this weird like?
Are you do you channel Tiamat? Maybe? Like,
Yeah, no, I wanted to like see this weird combination of like me together with Tiamat into like one body, and it's like a 10
it's like
square
swooping.
size, just like this transformation of me and the dragon.
Those
together.
wild
One
animations, right? So
You're secretly
you can see
Voldemort.
like. I'll give you a description of what Necrozite sees, because no one else sees this. That Necrozites.
It's weird though. It says each round on my turn.
Yeah, concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. So it can deal 1d6 damage. If the phantasms in the area or within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do today,
So. So hard hitting.
Oh.
so the concept is that Necrozite and you pulse three on all planes transforms into the solid 7 and the solid 5, the gates of hell opening and your eyes burning. You will continue to take that damage until he can't see you anymore. That's fine. Because I really like the idea of like straightening his necktie, you know, because he's a butler, right? He just straightens his necktie and he just looks over at you, turn into an apparition of
Swoosh.
Good.
I'm just standing.
and that's
He's
I'm gonna
I
try
try to
and
blink
leave.
during these moments.
I'm gonna try and fucking leave very badly. Of me must DC 23 dexterity saving throw as I beat my wing. I'll give you guys advantage because I am afraid and silenced.
I'm not. I fall off the bridge. It's okay. Fine. I'll use
Alright.
the hammer and try to smash my.
So even though you guys had advantage, the dragon is still does you both back 10 feet. You're both knocked prone, and points of magical bludgeoning damage to my wings. Necrozite ascends into the air and manages to fly a hot 40 feet. I am 40 feet in the air at the end of my... I'll roll 6 to see if I can get my breath back.
Is he
I
pretty
do.
low?
I just broke poisonous. I'm having difficulty flying at the moment. I'm 40 feet in the air, but my breath weapon has recharged, fortunately. So that will end my turn. Release. Necrozite's 40 feet in the air.
I'm gonna use my last. Not my last. I'm gonna use Guardian of Faith. Should just appear for like a second with this one. Like, I assume that it could just be one big.
Of course.
Boop, boop. Gosh. Forgot how to spell, apparently, too. Large spectral figure, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to use that spell yet, so I was like,
Let's do
oh,
it!
Demir got like
Yeah.
4 things he can use, so that was fun.
Okay, so basically in front, maybe like, so it's flying, so 30 feet up, there's gonna be just like a tiny Silice.
Okay.
Not a tiny Silice, but compared to the dragon, it's gonna be more, it's not that big. And it's gonna basically try and take smacks at you and do 20 radiant damage at a time,
Oh no.
and then it'll go away. But oh, okay, there you go. That's 20 radiant. Yeah,
Dang.
it's just gonna.
All right. Do I have to make a save or anything like that, or is that one of those kind of like it just happens?
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okie day. Okay. Dexterity is a
Got distracted
plus.
reading
Oh,
it.
you're
It's like,
fine.
all right, smacks, tiny smacks.
Oh, you're fine. I don't.
And then while I'm doing that, also I'm gonna be like, of course.
Got a
trying to-
25 on my dex though.
Right,
dex.
Bad news. I'm very nimble.
Ooh, bad news. Okay.
Hi, Dex.
Well, that's all right. Well, I flew away. 5, 10. I can definitely get back. Boop. And then. I might be able. Okay, so. What I want to do is I want to grab my whip and do Sacred Weapon. Because it becomes an extra 20 foot like longer.
Mm-hmm.
So if I jump, maybe I could like
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
with
yeah.
plus
You can
3 attack,
extend the
maybe I
chain.
try to like
That's sick.
whip at its
Neck. Its broken jaw and neck.
yeah. So it's got that would make it a plus 13.
That's it. Oh wait. Yeah. It was a
Which is
plus
cool,
13.
yes.
That's a big boy number.
It doesn't have like it doesn't have a great hit, but it's got a good attack.
Mhm.
So let's see.
Hits.
Woo!
That's gonna do it.
All right, it's really not a great hit as far as actual damage, but it is a cool one. That. That's 15.
15.
So maybe it like just smacks the face a little bit.
It gashes around the broken part of its jaw, and it shrieks and howls in pain.
Would you want to do?
Ew.
Would you want Would you want to do like a strength or maybe like a dexterity to keep from being like caught by any chance? Would that work? Would that be what I would like try to do with the whip?
Unfortunately, that's another class maneuver. That's not really something that you're
Gotcha.
capable of doing.
I'm not that fancy.
If you have if you have a chance,
Okay.
the feats from the Battlemaster Fighter. There's a lot of cool stuff for Chain, but getting kind of close to the end there. We'll see if we can get another feat in, but
Fancy.
don't worry about
Fancy.
it. You still, it's
Okay, cool.
Necrozite
Yeah.
is very hurt and very panicked.
Cool.
That's gonna bring us to Akuma.
All right. So Demir, this like big thingy,
Yeah,
the illusion is gonna do that damage to it.
of
again,
course, another
so the
D6
psychic-
of damage.
D6. Do I have to roll that? Or
I'll
is it
just roll it. Don't worry about it. Start of your turn takes 4 damage.
Alright.
There's no avoiding it. There's no
It's
escaping it.
technically
I am also
messed
I
up.
believe it is real, and that is the most important thing.
And then so it's looking pretty bad, right?
Yes,
It's like
fucked up.
looking pretty bad. Yeah,
Pretty bad.
I'm just gonna look directly at this dragon and just like hopefully it sees me.
Mm.
But I'm gonna point at it. And as I point at it, the finger on the back of the
Tiamat
the back of the-
Akuma.
is gonna snap. And I'm gonna cast sleep on it.
Okay, please roll your dice.
Let me see. Hold on.
You're casting it at, I assume, a very high level.
How many fingers do you have left?
Plenty.
I didn't use any yet. I got 6 charges. Currently.
day?
After that. Let me see. So the sleep,
Mm-hmm. It's an object of power,
it's a
like yours,
1d4
Celise.
plus 4, like, it regains 1d4 plus 4 daily, so I have to, like, roll it.
Yeah. I'll be right back while you roll those dice.
I have to pee. Yeah, be right back too.
I don't know what I'm rolling, though. Hold on.
You don't know what you're rolling.
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, I see. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points? Creatures a spell can affect 5d8.
Hello?
Hey,
Okay.
so it's 64 total.
And with that, Akuma, Necrozite the Green's wings slow. His eyes grow heavy,
Man.
and he crashes into this square of ground, his body falling loosely over the side of the canyon
Oh god.
and plummeting into the darkness
that one's-
below.
Definitely gotta be dead now.
It doesn't do damage,
That guy's
but you know that he had, at most, 64 hit points left. He has fallen asleep until someone hurts him or, I believe a bit of time is over. There's a good chance of him dying in the fall, though.
That's
Especially due to the immense drop. Akuma, you can safely assume
yay.
that the Elder Dragon, Necrozite the Green, is dead.
I assume so. Because the sleeper takes damage anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, until sleeper takes damage.
Until
yeah.
it takes damage, right?
He's
But
fucking falling anyway.
the problem is that it's falling in a mile down, right? Which is going to ineffably be more than 64 points of damage, which is at the most, by the way, it did have 45 hit points left. I can
Damn.
guarantee that the fall will kill it. Like several dragons before it.
Bye. I kind of feel bad for that one.
2 rounds remain until Veramox the Blue becomes unparalyzed. You guys were able
Oh.
to kill that dragon
Oh, we
in
dipping.
18 seconds.
Oh, we dipping hard.
Damn.
Dragon Ball Z style, know that that entire bit of combat happened in 18 seconds.
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
You did a lot.
As you guys cross the bridge, there is but one small figure who awaits you there. A short little gnome man in a tricorn hat, holding a mummified raven and a book. "Hello, my friends," says the ominous Favler. "That was crazy.
He saw it.
Somebody's got to see it."
Of course he did.
Wow. Well, that was
He's got
cool
a
that you saw it
freaking-
then, because
He's.
yeah,
You didn't think he was just gonna.
that was a good time.
No. He's gonna be there for all of the fun things.
I am going to be there
We
for
need
all
a-
the
we
fun
need a
things.
reporter now. We need someone to.
Well, what's the next fun thing?
Well,
Go into some people.
I think
that-
we need to get out of the way of
don't
this
wanna
blue
meet you.
dragon that might come back.
Yeah, let's go. Run.
Yeah, like can we
the
just-
ominous Fabler kind of like leads you into a small like alcove ruined shack of a building just in time for you to look outside of this area and you see Veramox the Blue just like shoot up.
Oh god.
Flies into the sky, kind of searching,
Oh god.
and joins the greater colony of dragons as it disperses.
I wonder if he noticed that his buddy's dead.
I'm sure it did.
Hello.
I'm sure it's pissed as fuck.
Oh god.
But hey, look on the bright side. 1 down, 3 to go. I mean, you don't have to kill them
I
all,
need a
but,
nap.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I think we had a pretty good plan going into that.
It looked cool. I mean, it looked very cool. And that's what's important.
To you,
Well,
I'm just trying to live, man.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Didn't really look like, at least this offer, that you was
particularly afraid of dying there, but hey, what do I know, right? Either way, how
Yeah,
can
that's okay,
I
actually.
be of assistance? How can I help you? We can take a nap here. I brought some food, some provisions.
Yeah, why don't we take a short
Yeah.
short rest or something?
Yeah, short rest is fine. Just to maybe get me back, like, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
be
'cause you
nice.
took like 80 freaking
Actually,
points
okay,
of
fine.
damage.
Yeah.
You took 80, but you guys dealt 320, so
Not bad then.
not bad.
Not bad at all.
No less than 320. The fall is
Yeah.
technically what killed him, but
That's not-
Akama, hey, who's counting, to be honest? We will find ourselves. Oh, yes. You'll be across the bridge, still in the Undercity. You'll be close to the Great Ladder that takes you back up to the city proper.
What?
That is a beautiful key you have, Okama made. What I say. Truly, it will open
that
a...
out.
You gonna hide it?
Are you not gonna hide it?
Maybe she is hiding it, and
isn't it-
I
didn't you
still
put that
say it,
away?
you know.
Are you hiding it? He just like freak it.
Oh, I wasn't hiding it. I wasn't hiding it, but I think it was out. But I want to hide it.
True.
Like wrap it in cloth. Or
Maybe you should. I think that some of the giant lords is going to be looking for that. Especially Mr. Vicinibrex Tor, you know. Storm
something.
Giant.
Yeah,
Say maybe I pull some scrap cloth from the shit that I knit.
yeah.
And like we can wrap it around it.
You can hide.
Maybe you
You,
can, like, tuck
should
it.
really put some scrap cloth over Okama's eye there too. If you do intend on going to
Yeah.
the Citadel of Weeping Dragons, I'm really sure that the hunters of Tiamat's children are going to be upset, unfriendly, and unkind. Not just towards you, but towards any invaders, really. Towards anybody who comes in there, they're going to shoot at, but especially if you're a, like, dragonkin of that nature, that's not going to work too good, is it?
Yeah, probably not. Alright, yeah. So, Lise, can you knit me like an eye patch or something?
Yeah, totally.
While we're on a break.
I'd say yeah, maybe I sit down, freaking. I got a couple of extra sets of clothing still, so maybe I
Yeah,
just,
you probably got something in there.
you know, take a sleeve and like wrap it around your head, and so you've got like this on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I can
And,
like still see through it.
Yeah, I mean it's not gonna be thick. It's just gonna be like
Be some gossamer, some gauze, you know?
a dark sheer type.
Dark sheer.
Yep. So maybe it's like dark purple, and it just like this.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Can't really think of any other way to make that. I'm trying to think of a way to make you
Less. Me.
stand outy. Yeah, but I don't really want to do any more than that. I feel like that's.
The only other thing I have is like I got a silver wig, so there's that.
You really don't have to like even. You can put it on if you want to.
I mean, I'm
Like,
not
you don't
going to
have to
lie
go
to you
in.
guys.
I
The,
just would
the
rather have you
giants are
outside.
still going to shoot at you. There's
Alright.
like there's only that one bridge across, right? I can safely assure you that Brazimo the Burning, the general of this whole strike, he's gonna wait until you get Dragotha's phylactery. He's gonna wait until that moment to strike, right?
The guy?
He points up into the sky, and, there is this just almost a sphere of dragons rotating around one another. And dead in the center, the size of a city, is a single red dragon.
Oh my god. Doing what? They're just up there now?
Most of them are just kind of orbiting. They're doing, solid strikes, but at this point, most of the city has been destroyed over the past 3 days. The largest giant standout is in this huge citadel to the south, where all the dragons are keeping away from, for the most part. You'll see a couple
Let's
of
go
them
there.
swoop in,
That's where
do
we're
some
going.
breath attacks, but for the most part, they're keeping
That's where
away.
we're trying to go, I think.
The problem is, of course,
to the
that
most
it is
part.
just a chokehold of dragons everywhere you go.
Ooh, what do we do? Are any secret entrances this little imp knows about? Was he?
Not an imp.
Was it a
I'm still a Spriggan. But as far as secret entrances to the Citadel of Weeping Dragons, I'm afraid not. Just a single stone bridge.
I mean, to the path that we need to get there.
It's a long haul. We gotta go very far.
It's
Can we
quite
use
a...
the cannons?
They're very large. They're
We'll
for very
die.
large
We'll
people.
die.
You could try. We could try. We could
I
cast
wanna
magic
shoot-
to make you big.
We'll get sliced to bits.
Shoot myself through the cannon.
I wanna get sliced up though. That sucks. I don't wanna.
So
yeah,
where are we
honestly,
at right now on the map?
You are
we're
still
not-
in the
here, right?
Undercity. Yeah. Top left corner, you are in the Undercity.
Okay. So we're down here.
Mm-hmm.
got a long way to
We
go.
gotta go up.
Gotta go up and then all
What's
the way down.
How do we get up? Just the giant ladder
Yep,
thing?
there
The
is just a
ladder thing,
giant
yeah.
ladder.
Yeah.
Why don't we just try that and just be real stealthy about it? I mean, there's no way that they're gonna just spot us out of randomly.
Is it daytime?
It is nighttime at the moment. So you guys have gotten across
that's
there.
So it's
You guys have
cold.
taken a long rest, right? And night falls quickly out here in the plains. Once the sun drops, harsh chill overcomes the barren desert wasteland here.
Then yeah, why don't we just go in the cover of darkness then?
It's gonna be really cold. So
I got
be
it.
ready. I mean, we can both. I'll just freaking have a little flame thing. We can take breaks warming our. Well, you can have the better one, warming our hands as we climb the stupid ladder.
I mean, I would rather not attract any dragons by flames, so I would just I would suggest maybe you knit something for hands.
Make us
I'm doing
mittens!
so much knitting today. I
Make
never
us
get to knit this
mittens!
We need more mittens.
So haven't you already made
so I
mittens
take
for the
rest
party?
of that shirt that I just made a sleeve. I make another.
I imagine
Well,
you
I mean,
would have
just
made
go ahead and
mittens
make-
by
make
now.
some-
Yeah.
But now they don't want to wear those. They didn't wear them before. I've already given them to them.
You're right.
I wouldn't just
When it
take
was
them
the
off.
dead of winter, you
Like-
gave them mittens, and they.
I'll take out
Take
those
them.
mittens.
And they're like, oh, you lost those mittens, huh?
No, they're
okay,
in my
I'll
bag
make
of
you another pair.
holding. They're somewhere down there. I had to find them.
Oh,
It was dead of winter during the championship games. By the way, that's when it was coldest.
so after the mud time,
Mm-hmm.
I just started making nice socks and mittens and fucking. After the first time I fell face first, that was when I started making mittens. Cool.
All right, so let's go up the ladder then. For now, can we do stealthy? at night?
Yeah, sure. If you guys
Yeah.
want to give me stealth checks, feel free to. Gizzlefleck is going to just stay invisible as long as he wants. But
Actually, I'm just gonna do that too. I'm invisible.
Yeah, I
That
can't,
works.
so I'll do.
Demurg might have to do
I'll
a
do.
stealth.
And I'm not flying. I'm just gonna like hop up this.
Mhm.
Totally.
using your massive athletic skills, of course. You're very quiet.
Where is
Your
his-
armor doesn't reflect
Sweet.
in the night.
Oh, he can
And
turn
Do, do,
invisible
do,
too,
do,
actually.
do, 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 do.
Yeah, he can turn invisible. He can do that.
excellent. So, the party finds themselves back at the top side, and during the past few hours, the situation has gotten worse, I assure you. There is a rancid just smell of smoke that kind of permeates just everything around you. You can see bodies, corpses of both dragon and giant alike that litter this whole city. There's an uncomfortable silence as you've made your way to the top of the City of Kings. The only real noise that permeates from where you're at right now is far, far, far to the south, where you can hear the sounds of battle emanating from this citadel that is just the only place where it seems like any giants survive.
They got like war drums.
War drums, there are cannons firing, you can hear people screaming of battle, and of course dragons are still like doing dive bomb breath attacks, right? They're still attacking this area, but it's being very, very hit and run siege tactics because for all intents and purposes, the dragons have won at this point. There's one area on a bridge. They can't come in, they can't get out anymore. They're gonna starve.
Okay.
Right. So like, I guess we just make our way there.
We gotta go.
Down south.
Yeah. We gotta go as fast and as stealthy as we can.
So yeah, we go down there.
It's uncomfortable
Can I make
how quiet and still it is at night. You can still hear the sound of labored breathing from these ruined corpses of both dragon and giant. They can't speak anymore, no. It's just the dying sounds of wounded creatures. Far, far below, into the whispering winds of the cavern, you can just hear dragons retching in agony and pain, because most of them, like the way that you treated Necrozite the Green, have met an end of them falling, their bones snapping and breaking. And you can hear them screaming and wailing as you continue through this ruined, desolate city. To the south, you reach a choke point. There's this huge roundhouse. It was a heavily fortified tower that rose to about 60 feet, although half of it, the half facing the rift itself, has fallen in. So it's just facing you guys, a tower of 60 feet. There's still one ballista active on top. In front of you are the corpses of two
No,
dragons.
These two that are right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those are corpses.
All right,
I'll go ahead and
so,
mark that.
We're gonna continue.
It's actually like almost blocking the path, these two dragon bodies.
So we're like sneaking by between the tower and these fucking
Mhm.
dragons, like trying to continue to sneaky stealth.
You move
So,
very slowly.
When I look at it,
Mhm.
does it?
Does it?
I don't know how to do one of those. I don't know how to load one.
A
I don't
ballista?
really want to shoot it right now,
Mhm.
so just leave it.
Akuma, do you know how to fire a ballista?
So I just like look at you and I'm like, can we just
Probably
leave it?
not. I mean, like here, I know like ish because I was like in a crime syndicate and stuff, but
It's very big. It's for creatures
a
20
giant
feet
size
tall.
one.
Yeah. Speaking of giants, as you guys kind of walk past this ruined roundhouse, you see no less than 17 giant corpses piled up on the inside of this house. Some of them women and children. It seemed like 17 of these were maybe a family of some sort. They died fighting.
ew. Bye. As I'm going through here, can I like be
Oh,
looking
narrow
for
little.
some?
This is a narrow part. What are you saying, Akama?
Oh, can I be looking for some like water, while we're going through the city?
Sure, I can say that you're able to fill a water skin or 3, but like, do imagine that they keep their water in clay urns that are giant-sized.
Okay.
So, it's not like you can possibly carry around a giant urn of water, but you can fill your water skins if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah.
Although it is a desert, at the very top, this northernmost area of Kongan Thulnir, this is where you two went through, this is where you met the ominous Fabler. There was a pool of water, a big reservoir that the surviving giants were holding Bastion to. You're not sure what happened to that, but it's not like it matters anymore. That being said, this is an incredibly narrow stretch of ledge. It looks like one giant would be able to pass at a time here. And built into the giant-sized steps to the side are much more manageable, medium-sized creature steps, possibly of Dwarven or Duragar craftsmanship. So, for every one giant-sized step, there are 4 human-sized steps built onto the inside of this wall. There's a single still functioning ballista. There is a single still functioning ballista of medium size right where you guys are. It's just hanging there precariously on the ledge. There's a couple bugbears, their corpses just lying atop it. Victims of green dragon breath, it turns out.
Let's keep going. Put down.
The farther down you go. Excellent. La la la, where you guys are now, you see right here is a 40-foot tall tower. It stands alongside a set of heavy wooden gates that are built into a stone gatehouse. So imagine that where you're at right now is an iron gatehouse. The drawbridge is slammed shut. It is 40 feet high. Through the gaps of this gate, by the way, which you can safely walk between because it's made for giants, down here, this is a much more opulent area of Kongan Thulnir. You can already see that the buildings are made of marble and gold trim. Although, burnished and damaged by dragonfire, this area to the south is definitely full of wealth and luxury.
Bougie bouge.
Is that your cat?
Yeah,
Meow.
It keeps meowing. I'm like,
No.
oh.
it's an hour before dinner. He wants me to know that it is precisely 1 hour before I have to give him food. You better not fucking forget. You got 1 hour.
So how are we gonna get past this gate?
Looks like you can walk right through it.
Let's do it.
Just gonna climb through it. We're just gonna climb through it. Sneakily, hopefully.
Yeah.
There is, I mean, sneaky is no problem. You know, it's been maybe 30, 40 minutes
At
that you
night.
guys
And
at
small
nighttime.
We're making great freaking time through this big ass giant city.
Alright, let's keep going south.
As you make your way south into Kongan Thulnir, kind of resting in a large basin of water, is an incredibly tall, pure white dragon. Its eyes a
Oh,
piercing
no.
red. Resting in the only pool of water in the lower
Oh.
city of kings, before the Great Bridge. Turns its head slowly, its nose almost fox-like, its tail spread out. I'm imagining like a giant, scaly kitsune, just white, in this pool of water in the moonlight.
That's really cool though.
It stares at you. And in the language of dragons, it says,
Whoa.
Akama May, you are on the wrong side. Won't you
Yeah,
listen
that's
to
what
reason?
for. Okay, well, okay, explain.
You are looking for what we're looking for, aren't you? You're looking for...
Maybe, maybe not.
You're looking for the phylactery. I know you are. But might I ask,
Okay.
what are you going to do when you find the phylactery of the one true Draco Lich?
I don't know. I just don't want the world to end. You know. Probably that.
Do you think I want the world to end? Do you think Brazimal the Burning wants the world to end?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't trust anyone.
Tiamat certainly wants the world to end. Dragotha? I'm not so sure.
Don't you follow Dragotha?
Of course. I would love to see the world continue, but slightly different, you know. With slightly different changes, making things easier for both you and I. For example, the pesky issue of mortality. Doesn't seem fair. It seems contrived and outdated, if you ask me. I would like to see a
Okay.
world unending, where it is our sole duty to expand, to grow, and to learn.
Well, yeah, but doesn't that mean that you are essentially gonna be like killing off populations of people
Dragotha has a noble goal.
and things?
Dragotha's goal has always been the same. In defiance of Tiamat, your deity, Dragotha has always had one purpose, and that is to destroy hell itself. To end
That upsets
constant pain and suffering. No, to usher forth a
When
world
you say
without
that, I just,
pain
look
and
at you,
suffering.
I'm like,
balance. That is impossible.
Oh, impossible. Very well.
Yeah.
I disagree. I believe that all things are possible. And if you commit yourself enough, if you work hard enough, and make sacrifices, even death itself shall die. That has always been Dragotha's goal. The story is, of course, that they were a follower, a lover, a consort, a whore of Tiamat. But they were convinced by a golden dragon
a dragon who follows Bahamut. And together they devised a plan to create a being so evil that they can infiltrate hell itself and destroy it from within. And here we are, almost to the precipice of that final conclusion. And I ask you, if you walk across this bridge, you are going to allow hell to continue, perhaps eternally, for I have no doubt that you can succeed.
Solis, do you think that this guy's lying? I mean, regardless of that, I think it's pretty unnatural to want to get rid of hell, which is like necessary in between worlds. It's like getting rid of a plane of existence.
Yes,
9
It's not
exactly.
planes of existence.
9 planes of existence where people exist there, things exist there. I don't agree with that.
But you know,
Regardless
Don't
if
agree
it's
with taking it away.
regardless if it causes pain for our world or not, it's unnatural to want to upset the balance that we have.
and she unfurls one large silver talon from her fingers. Doesn't point it at you, just raises it in the moonlight. And you know that when you die, you will be facing an eternity of punishment and damnation. You know that every moment of your life from then on, after saving the world, will be torture, damnation.
Okay, that's a good point.
There will be no redemption for you. And I could just power word kill you right now if I wanted. I have no
But, I
desire
could
to.
do the same to you.
She raises her hand. I have
That's it. We're
no
definitely going to walk away
desire here.
at the end.
I am only exposing the truth. I am lifting the veil for you, Akuma May, for you've been so blind for too long. You failed to ask any questions and just followed it. You've known all
What if
along.
I talk to Dragotha then?
Let's try to like. Is there like a building right back here?
There are
What is this
palaces, marble, palaces of gold and silver. They're tarnished, but they are old as the mountain itself. They will never be truly destroyed. Bits of the gold have melted away, corroded a bit, but the palaces of marble and limestone and solid rock will remain until the end of the earth. There's old magic here, so there are places for you to stay.
Let us go. Gonna try find the
The
door.
thing is that I
and
care about.
back away.
I care about power in this
Let's go talk.
world. Fine.
Like let's exit so we don't escalate it in front of white dragon.
My name is
I
Zyzanth.
think the drag.
And she slowly shifts into a
A pleasure in Draconic, I say, because I talk to her in common, obviously.
she slowly shifts into a white dragonborn figure wearing like a red shift, beautiful red dress.
Whoa.
Not being elven or human or anything like that. Like, definitely white dragonborn. Still staying in her form, but now medium-sized. As she walks into a palace of marble and white stone with you. There are corpses everywhere that litter the palace. And she will sit upon a throne of gold. Grab a bottle of wine. Materialize goblets, glasses. There's no reason we can't be civilized, says Zyzanth the White.
This is strange.
Everything is strange. The world is ending.
The ending.
We stand upon a precipice.
What the-
I am
just
here to
don't
tell you.
understand.
I'm gonna like. I'm gonna wait to take Akuma like to a side when you're.
She's not giving you
When
the
you're maybe,
opportunity. She
soliloquizing.
knows that what you want to do
She's
is have a
following.
private conversation, and so she's shifted into a medium-sized figure. And so she leads you in. She's keeping this air of dominance and power. She's not going to let you have a private conversation. And even if she did, you have a feeling like she has ways of listening in.
So you might as well just give it up anyway.
I, unlike
Okay, so maybe
my
so maybe
brothers,
then
have no
get, like-
intention to fight you, other than with words.
Then let me say, Akuma, I'm going to like defer to you on this because, barring something extreme, this is, this is about you. So, please, like,
So what will you do
this
then,
crazy.
when you acquire the phylactery of the Dracolich?
Well, I understand this world and how it and what my duty is to Tiamat as far as I am my exchange of power goes. But if that power can only take me so far, obviously, I am in search for more even after I'm gone. Maybe I don't want to suffer, as you say, but I don't agree. I still don't agree with disturbing the natural forces and how, I understand this world, but like, if I do something to disrupt that, well, we don't know for sure what's gonna happen.
Well, dear Akuma, I too have never been to hell. I am very afraid of dying, as I have been alive for a very long time. I'm very happy here, and I would like to remain happy and grow powerful. This is the end of the world. We can shape it right at the end into what we want it to be. Dragotha's plan is to destroy hell, to end suffering and eternal damnation. But, of course, that comes with damning, destroying, ending the existence of a few planes of existence. So I ask you this.
Which are what planes of existence where Tiamat is and everything there?
The 9 hells, the prime material, the astral.
And if I betray Tiamat, then there's also the issue of what happens to my power currently.
It will continue, of course. Every warlock knows this. That a power given cannot be taken away, unlike a paladin's. Your power was given. You will, of course, cease being able to acquire new powers from that font, of course, but who's to say that the new Lord of all, Dragotha, or perhaps even the Worm God himself, couldn't grant you something greater. I am asking you this.
But I don't trust the worm god more. At
He is
all,
secret.
actually.
I know very little of him. I fear for that too. But I fear death. I fear hell. I fear eternal suffering and damnation more than I fear ceasing to exist. Do you understand that? In my heart, it is better to stop being than to know what befalls me next. That is the fear of all dragons. And all men. I'm not going to stop you from getting across that bridge. I am going to ask you, what are you going to do with it?
Something that benefits me, obviously.
It can be used
Keep it,
as a
obviously.
great bargaining chip. Correct?
But most likely.
Yes, definitely.
Once you acquire this, I regret to inform you an unfortunate truth, of course, that Brasimol the Burning is, of course, waiting for you to acquire the phylactery. He does have ways of commanding us. We are under his thrall. So once you acquire it, you will have to do battle with all of the remaining elder dragons. Of course, you will succeed in this, because you are divine beings. You are chosen for this task, unlike myself. Perhaps you will use it as a bargaining chip, instead of destroying it outright. Destroying it outright makes Dragotha a mortal being again. But if you were to give it as a gift, as a tool, to the new Lord of Reality, perhaps you will be seen worthy, Akama. This is
Okay,
greater
then.
than the end of your plane of existence. For sure. The material plane will end. But it will be the end of death. And isn't that worth it?
Well, then what happens to life?
No. No, it's not.
That's a great question. Until you acquire Dragotha's phylactery, and I am, of course, compelled to do mortal battle with you, I suppose at this point I shall leave you be. There's no point in me being here. There's much for you to consider. I just want you to know that once you cross that bridge, you've made a choice. And once you acquire Dragotha's phylactery through whatever means history writes it as, once you open those sealed vaults, I hope you make the right choice. I hope you join our side. Give it to the Lord of Dragons incarnate, the Lord of Reality. Ensure the end of death, and bring forth the age of worms.
Yeah, but like, everything sounds great until you say that.
Yeah.
One cannot happen without the other. The age of worms is the end of death, the end of suffering. Don't you understand that?
Gross.
So
Can I like get up and like open the door
you
to
can.
this places?
You certainly can.
Be like, hey, I think she got the message. I'm pretty tired. Do you mind leaving?
I know when I'm not wanted, says Zyzanth the White. as she strolls out of this marble palace lined with giant corpses stacked along the walls. She regains her true form of a majestic white dragon with 9 tails. With one beat of her feathered wings, she flies into the night sky and rejoins this sphere of dragons. And that, I believe, is where we'll end for tonight. We'll start up. You guys can, have had a rest and everything of that nature. But you guys will be at a bridge, facing a bridge in Kongen Thulnir, near the Citadel of Weeping Dragons, where you are fairly sure you have a tough choice to make. Very cool. Thanks for playing with me tonight, you guys.
My goodness.
I feel like